Hi guys, I'm so excited. I'm here to share with you about the stampinator 480, I think it's called, from Slang Engineering, right? What this machine is gonna do to my prints is that I'm gonna be able to have a better prints, a smoother prints, and to be able to deliver a better product with not too many hassles. You know, that's what it's been promised to do, right? uh, Jeff stopped by. Jeff is the owner or the inventor of this machine. He stopped kindly to help me to install it, but it happens to be that the requirements weren't available, right? So this machine requires a 30 amp breaker. Uh, it's a 220 single phase with a 30 amp breaker to don't trip, right? So I'm not an electrician, and I'm, as a disclaimer, I'm not telling you guys to do it yourself as I just did. But what I can tell you, if you take the chance as I did, you're gonna save big bucks in this thing, big money, big money. Even then, you still spend some money. It was somewhere about like $200 to $300 on parts, right? I don't have too much memory on my phone, so I have to be taping like every 5 minutes, and I'm gonna try to show you what is being done. I'm very sorry I can show you everything I did, but I will share with you, and hopefully you understand what I did. I'm gonna try to make a simulation of what it was done from the beginning to the end, so you can understand what I did. All right, I'm gonna show you pretty much what I did. You know, like you seeing here, I took this two screw off. It should be four. On this case, it's only two. All right. The way this panel was is just the same way you see it right here. Everything full in here. So I took these two screws off. Okay, this was the spot. This spot had this 20 amp breaker. It was nothing in there. It was just to fill up the empty space is required in this town. Is required to don't have any openings. All right. I mean, if you have an opening, you have to put a cap or lid in there to be safe. All right. So that was the reason why this was just sitting there. All right. So I took it off. You know, all you have to do to take them off, all right, is like you pull it off like this, and it comes right off. All right, it's like you pull it like that, and then take off the hooks in here. All right, I'm gonna put it right back on. All right, you sit it with the hooks back there. Just remember, all this has power right now. I shouldn't be doing this thing, but just you know, for the sake of the video, I'm showing you how it gets done. All right, you put it there, and then you push it, all right, until you hear supposed to hear a click, but I'm not hearing that click, so something is not done in. All right, right there. All right, you can hear that thing, right? It went right on. All right, if not, we will find out in a little bit. So this breaker was just like this, all right? This white wire is for like if you have like all them electronic panels, that's the white wire. It has to go underneath here, and the black wire is the very hot wire, right? Is the heavy wire, right? And then there is a green wire, which is this one here. Hopefully it shows in the camera. there is a green wire. It goes right there by the somewhere in there. I put it. That is the ground, but you can use any of that thing over there. Any opening you have there, you want to use it for ground. All right. So once I open this thing, the first thing before even this breaker, what I started doing was to make the opening to be able to install this right here in the pipe. That's a 3/4 of an inch pipe, right? I cannot explain you every one part that I use because I'm not an electrician. I just, I went to Home Depot and bought the, the parts, right? And then I made the hole, which is, this thing right on top here has, so you can knock it off, and then you get it open. The first thing you put on is this thing right here, and then that pipe right there, I'm gonna explain you in a minute. Then the second part, it was to make that hole right there to be able to put that pipe through. What you see here is a pipe bender. As you see, it's still the thing on. I bought it for about $40, right? The to bend the pipe. So what you see right there in the floor is the remaining of the pipes that I didn't use. I'm gonna either keep or return, right? And the bag has all the things that I should have bought, but I bought them, so now I'm returning them. So what I did in this specific case, right? It applies on whatever your situation is. In this specific case, I measure, how high it was going to be. It happened to be 64 inches, right? And then I put this thing in, like this. Again, excuse me for everything. I never done this thing in my life, but I put it like this. I went to whatever the put it on the side too. I didn't even know that. So you put it here, right? I went whatever the 64 inches, you put it in the floor, right? And start bending. I don't want to bend this because I don't know if I'm gonna do something else. But just to give you an idea, when you bend it, you pretty much get this end all the way to the bottom. And then on my case, I use a level to figure out if it was straight, and I stop right there. So that's all I had to do in the for the pipe thing, right? And again, it's the pipes, they were about like $10 each. I used two in my case. And this I'm returning because I just bought them to be safe. I wasn't sure. I bought like 30 feet of cable. This was the three wires cable, and that's why it was going there. All right, for the breaker part. So these are a 10 gauge 3 wires, and then I have all like miscellaneous stuff that whatever is in there, it doesn't make any sense for me to show you because I didn't use it. Okay, this was the piece that I used to extend the pipe, right? It's again, it's a 3/4 of an inch. This is to put one end of it, and this to put the other end of it, and this is the screws to secure it, right? And this is what goes above the panel box to put the other pipe that I showed you there, and it and you can use this thing into the electric, into the boxes like that, that one box. I didn't happen to use that kind of box. You see that box right there? All right. That is it depends what you're doing. If it's a pipe or if it's something else, it varies on size. But this is what I use for that. All right. Okay, I don't know if it was the right way to do it or not, but I put the cable after I bend it. I put the cable through, so I didn't have to run it when it was installed. After it was installed, so this pipe right here goes up, and right there you can see that the first one that you can see there. Okay, that's the one I bended, right? And it goes back there, and then hopefully you can see it right there. All right, and then it comes down here, and as you are gonna see in a little bit, I did the final steps for the receptacle. The receptacle, I done it before this video, so you won't see that part. But the receptacle was I put it all together, and then you're gonna see how I put the plug together too, and hopefully it turns on. Here, I'm so excited because I'm on the final phase of the installation for the to be able to turn on the stampinator that I just acquired, or I just bought. Um, okay, where did I put the screwdriver? You have the white, the green, and the black there, right? So I'm talking about the wiring order. I'm not an electrician. I don't recommend for you to do this. In my case, thanks to YouTube videos related to this, but not exactly the way I need it to be done. But talking about everywhere is showing on the wall or on sheds or garage installations on the wall. In my case, I needed to go on the no on the air or ceiling. No ceiling. It's like I don't know how you can call it, up in the air. I will, you know, I don't have much memory on my phone, and that's what I do all my videos. So I wasn't able to tape everything I did, but I can explain you. As I explain you how I did it, hopefully it helps you to do it yourself. Again, I don't recommend anyone to do that in any way. I decided to do it myself. I'm saving big money from doing it myself, but that doesn't mean I'm telling you to do it yourself. I'm just sharing with you that I was really excited to start using the stampinator, and I decided to do it myself. It's always good to learn. So hopefully it doesn't blow up. I don't think I put it the right way. Okay, which way is that? Like this? Yay. Taking me forever to do this thing. But if I ever do it again, I think it's gonna be a lot easier. I have, you know, an idea how to do it. I know if it was a Philip driver, it might be faster, I guess, easier. I decided to use this to don't mess up the screws. Sometimes with the Philip, it gets screwed up. I know if I was using a ratchet one, a ratchet screwdriver will be easier and faster. But I was just too lazy. I didn't look for it. I have it somewhere. All right, the time of the true, as you guys see, is done. Look at this. It's about like, I don't know, a little over 6 foot cord that's coming with the stampinator. And what you see here hanging is the 220 installation with a 30 amp breaker In my case, it's a very old system, so it's a Cutler hammer is the panel, and I put the metal tube, the metal tube or pipe. I bend it myself. I connected together all myself, and I put, I made the whole installation by myself, which I made, this a job like this with, paying to a company, it's got to be at least like $1,300 altogether. I spent about like $300 in materials. So check your numbers and you'll see I saved pretty good money in doing it myself. It took me maybe 100 times longer than it will be to a professional, but it's done. So let's find out. This thing right here, I plug it right here, right? And then you turn it to counterclockwise and it's locked. It's in place, as you can see. Hopefully it can be seen on the camera. And now we're gonna turn the breaker on. All right. That's the breaker right there. And let's see if this thing is gonna turn on or not. As you can see, yay! I done it. I done it myself. And I can't wait to start uploading videos related to the stampinator. This supposed to make prints way better, all right, and make my life easier. If you guys, stay tuned in my channel, you will find out if it's worth it to have it. Learn by my own experience. I hope this video like it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I see you guys in the next one. Okay, just to be safe. Oh, I forgot to tell you, before you do anything in here, or at least what I did before I did anything with the breaker and the wiring and the piping, I was all on dark in here. You have to turn this switch off, which is the main thing. If that thing is on and your hand touch somewhere back there, you get killed by that. All right, so you always have to take this main power off. Remember that. To be able to touch that, everything else, you'll be safe. I think that too, they still, these two right there, they still had. I'm assuming, again, I'm not an electrician. I don't recommend anybody to do this thing if they don't know, if they don't want to put in risk themselves. I took that, I made that decision for myself. And again, I'm just sharing this with you so you know, it's your decision what you want to do from now, from then. So now to be safe, I just gonna put that cover up. All right, not too much about this thing other than making sure everything gets on the right place, all right? Everything get in place. So I repeat, I'm not recommending anyone to do this thing. I'm just sharing what I did and save myself some money. All right. Okay. So it's off right now. I can turn it on. And as you can see, it's done and ready to roll. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. As you can see, that thing is going up fast. I'm so excited. Let's see how, how high is set up right now. I haven't played with the settings or anything. As of right now is the way it was when it turned on. See that thing, how fast it's going.